welcome back to my channel. Guys, we are going to start a brand new project. This is what I have gathered so far. There is still things on the way. That's going to be a secret. And so yeah, let's see what I can make with this. Let's see. Okay, first of all, I still like to apologize for my previous tutorial. My camera went blurry so many times, and maybe it's because the background. So I have now a very solid brown background, so I hope that solves it. So I apologize for the previous tutorials that you saw. So many of the videos are blurry, so apologize. So fingers crossed that this will do, because a new camera will not do any better. This camera is perfect, it's still working, and as you can see now, it's very cool image. So I don't need a new camera. I think it was just the settings. But so fingers crossed that it will be working this time. But if it's I'm gonna keep an eye on it. So, but first, quick introduction of the papers. Quickie, because I already made a longer paper introduction. Each cut apart page I am gonna cut out. That's my first thing to do. So I'm gonna put that away. But what do you think about all the colors? Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with it. I am obsessed with it. Love it. Love it. So many things to cut apart. Cool. And this is what I have left, but I'm also gonna use this one to cut apart these and the images and this and this and this. So that is all what I'm going to cut out first. And then I have this left, but we can, and like I always start with what I have. And this is very nice. Solid ones, busy ones, quiet ones, dark ones, light ones, all kind of things. So if you are new to my channel, what I normally do is, this is one set, and we have 6 sets in total. So first I'm going to cut out everything, and then I'm going to start with these, and as soon as this one is running out, I'm going to grab a new set. And when the second set is out, I'm going to start with the third set, and so on, so on. Why do I do that? Is that then I am using all the papers, and I know there are favorite ones there. I know there are perhaps less favorite ones, but doing set by set means that I'm going to use all papers, that I'm not going to leave behind with so many papers, because I want to use it all. All papers matches perfectly with everything. So you don't need to have leftovers. And the leftovers we also gonna use. Almost every inch we're gonna use. Alright, at least that's my goal. Alright, so let's get started. Let's cut out all these tags and images. See you soon. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to start a brand new project. And well, first of all, I had an issue. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, my issue was, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just in my head, I don't know, but the 160 gram Clairefontaine, I don't know if they changed something, maybe it is me, I have no idea, but I think it's too thick to make them to do for all the pages. I don't know. Maybe it's because I recently used the DCP from Clairefontaine 160 gram, and that is slightly thinner than the normal Clairefontaine copy paper. But I just noticed when I use this completely for every flip-flop pockets, tags, notebooks, booklets, whatever. I think it's pretty thick for a page. So I was searching for another option. I want to see if there are other brands that have also 160 grams, but maybe a little less 160 gram. So I I came up, and I live in Holland, guys, so I have no clue where you get these brands, and maybe you have in other countries like out of Europe other brands of papers, black papers, but if you live in Holland, then these are other options than Clairefontaine. So I just like to share this with you, what I thought of this. So this is my Clairefontaine 160 gram. I use this, I think, almost 10 years now, and I'm still fond of it. Absolutely, especially for the tunnel pages or big flip pages. I absolutely gonna use this still, and also for the tags and everything, because I just love the quality and I love the foldings for the hinges and everything. But I was just spreading my experience about other black papers, and this is what I found. So I found the Kangaroo. That is this brand, Kangaroo, and they have it in 120 grams and in 160 grams, and these are all the colors that you can order if you would like to try it out yourself. I do like actually the lilac, I do like, but normally I always use just or black or white or cream color or gray, not color ones, but maybe in the future, you never know. So this is the 120 grams, and that's this one. And I already made a fold line, and I must say I am pretty impressed by it. So yeah, so I think this is a good option to combine this with my Clairefontaine. There is no color issues whatsoever. Well, whatsoever, if you see it on camera, no. In my eyes, it's pretty much the same black. Black is black, of course. But you can imagine if you're gonna do thick pages, then maybe you want to do a pocket with this one. Then it's less bulky, because we're gonna add design paper on your pocket. And that's the same thing with small flippity pockets, flippity pages like this. Maybe it is better to then use a thinner one than the Clairefontaine 160 gram. But it's an option, and I like to try it in the next project. They also have this in 160 gram. That's this one. Of course, I wanted to try it out. Oh yeah, I'll already fold this. The fold is also pretty well, exactly the same as the Clairefontaine. Do I notice any difference? No. So I don't think that Clairefontaine changed the thickness. I think it's just me in my head, I don't know. But so they also have it in 160 gram. So yeah, I got it, and I just wanted to give it a try. So it's not a waste of money, absolutely not, because I can still use the Clairefontaine, but I also can use a Kangaroo 160 gram. That is totally fine. It was just to try out. But I have some other brands, and that's this one, the IQ color. IQ. It's the same name as my car. The IQ is this is also 120 gram. I also have this in 160 gram. So that is my next one. This is the 120 gram. Yeah, also very nice paper, and I think, yep, I also folded it. It folds nicely. So is there any changes in this 120 gram? This is a more shimmer, as you can see maybe on camera. This is more deep black than this one, and there is a kind of little structure, texture on it. So, but I still like it. It's very smooth, gentle, like a little bit like DCP paper. And this is more matte and a little, yeah, I don't know. I do like it. Which one fits better to Clairefontaine? I think this one fits better. But like I said, I do have this also in 160. So if I do a combination, then I'm going to use a 160. I have it right here. This is the 160. I think. Yeah, this one. This is the 160. And these two are the 120. But as you can see, it has a little texture in it. Just a slightly texture in it. Not much. So yeah, I do like this one. Especially for the combination, the 160 and the 120 gram. I definitely going to use that. Then I have one more that I had to try it out. And, oh, I think, wait just a sec, there is one that I already picked out maybe. Oh, I messed it up now. Let's see. I write it down nicely, but this one I did not. But I all know that I picked one out. So this brand, what's the color? Is Contour. What's the name of this one? Contour. Okay, Contour color. Alright, so that is this one. This brand, Contour. And this is 120 gram, I think. Yeah, this is also the 120 gram. I did not have this in 160, but yeah, I do have loads of Clairefontaine with 160, though, so that is okay. And that is this one. And I definitely know that I have that already folded. Can't see which one. I think, oh, this one it is. This is the same one. See, that is quite good to recognize. See, this one was the kangaroo. That's nice and matte. And these are a little shimmery. Not bad at all. And they all fold very, very nice. So, yep. It's cool. So that is what, yeah. I was just trying it out, guys, because I want to do a combination of papers. I want to do a combination of 160 gram and then the 120 gram. I definitely wanna use it. So give it a try. Because there is of course a reason why. Because my next project is gonna be having some pop-up pages, and someone asked me to do that. I normally do not do that too much because it's very difficult. Not particularly difficult, but I'm gonna tell you my reasons for that. I'm gonna tell you. Okay guys, before I'm gonna start with the first step of this tutorial. So this album is gonna be with some activity pages, with pop-up pages, just because it is a challenge. And so why do I not do those things too much? It's very difficult. It's tricky. It's definitely tricky. But I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible, as slow as possible, because me myself are not a queen in that. Absolutely not. So I had to learn this myself. I had to watch several on Pinterest you can find so many things, so I had to watch it myself as well. And then of course I needed to add my own measurements in it, my own thoughts in it. And the second reason why I do not do those things too much, because I researched it, and most of the things it's just opening a page and then a card flips up a little bit, so you get a little 3D effect. And I love it, but is it functional? I don't think so. It's definitely not functional. So in my opinion, I do like it. I do love it. When I see videos with pop-up albums, I do like it. to watch it, but I do see that those pages are pretty thick already, so you can't do too many pockets and everything in it. So what I like to do to take things in and out is absolutely only for adding a few pictures. But I'm gonna try to give my thoughts about that, and I'm gonna try to fix it, give it a mix in pop-up and still be me. Alright, so I do my best, but first of all we're gonna make a tunnel page. So we're gonna have a size of an album. Alright guys, okay. We're gonna take this slow. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna try to not talk too much in it yeah, I can't promise you that. Alright, let's make the tunnel page, guys. Let's do it. So for the tunnel page, I'm gonna use my 160 gram. Just a Clairefontaine, of course. Or, well, I do have this also in 160 grams, so why not give this a mix with these two? Wait just a sec. When you have both, then why not use it both? So yep, I'm just gonna keep those in the pack. This is one try, not that good in it. Let's give this a little larger. Alright, so I'm gonna put this in my drawer so I can pick them out. And maybe at the end I can maybe see, oh yeah, there is, wait just a sec. This is so much easier because there is a little piece under it. So I'm gonna put that on my Clairefontaine. So I'm gonna use a kangaroo this time, just to try it out. 160 and the kangaroo 120. But for the tunnels, I'm gonna use a 160. Let's give it a go. We are going to cut. Let me first give you the measurements. We are going to cut 2 pages, 7.5 by 10 inch, and we score 1/2 inch. And those we're going to glue together. Okay, so pause me if you want, and write it down. Alright. So it's gonna be 7.5 by 10, and then we score 1/2 inch. Okay, let's do that again. 7.5 by 10, and we're going to score 1/2 inch. Alright. Let's fold this. Let's add some tape on it. Here we go. Alright. I'm going to peel a little piece. Then I'm going to flip this around so you have on each side your hinge. One here, one here. Place this on your left and you can move this around as much as you want. Place this nice and even. Then I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to make it even right here in this corner. Watch if every corners are nice and even. Then I'm going to push this down, hold this, and peel off your first tape. And then you're just going to flip this open. Open, you can flip this open. Then do it again. and you just can close it down. Just like that. And if it's not completely even, well, it is even. Yeah, I'm satisfied. And you always can trim it down, of course, but I am satisfied. It's only a little tape that I see here. But that is our tunnel. So our ending is a 7.5 by 9.5. That's our size. And if we are going to do that later with the chipboard, then you will see it's going to be a little shorter. So we're going to use the complete advantage of the A4 chipboard, as you can see, with the 1/2 inch that we normally do, but we're going to make it a little short, otherwise I think it's way too big. I want to do a big one, but this is way too large. So that is why I chose for the 7.5 by 9.5. I think that's a nice size. Alright, so how many? I have no clue, but I think we can make, well, at least, yeah, 4 at least. So I am gonna make 2 more because I'm still gonna use this, and then I'll come back to you. So we're gonna make 4 tunnel pages. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We definitely. Alright, so let's do this.